Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Festus Keyamo on Wednesday said that there is no going back on the relocation of the headquarters of the Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria from Abuja to Lagos, following criticism arising from the announcement of the move to relocate FAN and departments of the CBN. The minister made the comments during a live television interview, among many other topics, including issues surrounding the national carrier, which the minister says is still in the pipeline. Keyamo, however, noted that no local airline will be designated Nigeria's national carrier.
I have said this before, and I'll say it again. It was not a deal that was good for Nigeria in the long run. The whole composition and the totality of that deal was merely Ethiopian Air flying Nigerian flag. It was not a national carrier. There are two things. A flag carrier is different from a national carrier. So while we were being told that a national carrier was coming, it was not a national carrier. It was a foreign airline trying to fly Nigerian flag. Let me say this publicly now. No local airline will be a carrier, national carrier, a flag carrier. So whoever thinks I'm working to promote one to be a national flag carrier, I'm saying it as a matter of policy. It will be unfair to all the local operators. No local airline will be designated as a flag carrier. I will not do it. We will establish a proper national carrier. And people are talking to us. The Arabs are talking to us. The Chinese are talking to us. The Americans are talking to us on this already. There were better deals on the table. Why did we settle for this? Or why we're trying to settle for this? We have better deals on the table.
Dr. Abati, I mean, it's surprising to hear Festus Keyamo making all these statements, given that, you know, we have for many months now not even paid our foreign airlines all the money that has been owed for years. IATA has said that no country has a national carrier. I think it's just about Ethiopia Airlines that has a national carrier, and they are highly dependent on the Nigerian economy. And we'll see here that, you know, Festus Keyamo wants to go forward with this idea, which a lot of people have condemned. And he talked about flag carrier. I'd like for you to just help us enlighten, you know, maybe the minister, because I believe that we do have a flag carrier, Dr. Ruben Abati.
The point is making about flag carrier, national carrier. Every local airline is a flag carrier.
I mean,
if they go, you know, on any trip. If Air Peace goes to, is it Dubai or where do they go to? It's a flag carrier because the point of origin of that flight is from Nigeria. If what other airline is there that takes people to Saudi during pilgrimage, it's a flag carrier. Okay, I thought I didn't say no local airline can be a flag carrier.
That's what he said.
They are all flag carriers once they, you know, originate from Nigeria. But as for national carrier, what he's talking about there is about, you know, the Nigerian government owning its own airline, like Nigeria Airways. Mm-hmm. And this has been controversial. There are persons who have said Nigeria Airways was run aground. Yes. Because government has no good reputation in managing businesses. So we came with this idea of Nigeria Air, but he says, oh, Nigeria Air, we didn't get a good deal. He was actually not saying Nigeria should not have a national carrier. He was saying that there were better deals. In other words, the deal that was done by the same administration that he served before he joined this Tinubu administration, that the deal, he will go back to it and get a better deal. So I don't know, because this is a thing that happens, you know, routinely in government. When you are the minister, you leave the place, or you are the governor, you leave the place. The new man, the first thing he wants to do is also to change things, move things around, so that there will be opportunities for, you know what.
You mean opportunities for change?
No, please, I don't want to use the word on television. So this is what happens. Everybody wants to be in charge. And when each one lives there, the next man that comes will also say, oh, the deal, that better deal was not a good deal. There is the best deal in the world. Mm-hmm. We should learn a lesson from the experience of the South African Airways. South African Airways, one of the reasons it was run aground was because they were using the place for purposes of corruption.
Yeah.
Government was involved. The government of South Africa owned over 50% of that national carrier until they ran it aground. And South Africa Airways could not fly around again. It's only now that they are saying, oh, you know, South Africa Airways cannot go on long distance flights. So you have the example of the South African Airways, where government was not efficient. You have that of old Nigeria Airways, where government ran the place aground. Okay, you can cite the example of Ethiopia Airlines that is doing well, or Emirates. Keyamo says he doesn't want to hear about Ethiopian Airlines.
Yeah.
That Ethiopian Airlines just wants to use Nigeria.
China, he said the US is talking to us.
He says China is talking to us. America is talking to us.
Yeah.
Everybody is talking to us. He doesn't want Ethiopia. Maybe he wants China. This is what this is all about too. But finally, I think that beyond your deal is not good, I will bring a better deal. What we should worry about is the management, the opportunities available to these local airlines that need to be encouraged.
That is it.
There is BASA. I want to hear the Minister of Aviation talking about BASA, Bilateral Air Services Agreement, and creating opportunities for these same Nigerian airlines, local airlines, that they say don't have capacity. The CBN is saying, foreign airlines that could not repatriate their funds, first they provided over $60 million. Now they say they have provided more money to them. All of that is a drop in the ocean. Who is supporting the local airlines for them to be thriving businesses, other than this flight of fancy ideas about, we have better deals? There are things to worry about, including the elevator in the airport in Abuja, including the carousel in the airport in Lagos, and the smelly toilets in all the airports across Nigeria. Well, can we start with those low-hanging fruits before we begin all this looking for better deals from China to America?
Dr. Batu, you have said it all. I love the fact that you highlighted BASA, because that's the complaint. A lot of airlines do say that, you know, even if we have these foreign airlines, what are they going to come and do? They're all just going to come and access, you know, all our BASA agreements. And the point remains that they should provide an enabling environment for these airlines to thrive. Let me take a comment before we move on to another topic. This person wrote, any foreign airline willing to sincerely invest in the country, considering the expansive Nigerian market, should put in our national treasury nothing less than $4 billion in cash. Well, that's a message for the minister. We'll take another.